Hello, I'm live. How are we? We all good? Sorry, just doing this. There we go. Sorted. Put you over there on that screen. How are we? I just thought I'd pop on and do a bit of listing. I do have another pile here. I've done about 12, probably a bit more actually, pictures, and I've got them here ready. Check me out, actually ready. Oh. Yeah, so I thought I'd come on and just do a bit of work because I need. Oh, why is that not gone on? Okay, there we go. What we got? Some shit. Oh no, I've opened up the wrong thing. Do 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 do. Excuse-moi. Right, that can go. And there. Anyway, we all having a good day on eBay. I certainly am. Having a corker. What a cracking day on eBay. Okay, let's put this up. Let's try. Yeah, I'm having a cracking day on eBay so far. I've managed. Like last night, I was up. I was watching like TV and everything, and binge watching the end of this show that I'm watching, Moxton Hall on Amazon. It's pretty good. It's proper like teenage swoon worthy. It's cheese and I love it. And I was watching the end of that. Anyway, I realised that Dana at Glamorous Closet, go for sub. She was online and I was just like sat there like chatting away and I was in bed and everything. Anyway, I got a ding on my phone and I realised that I've got a sale. And I was like, oh, it's a toy. It just came up like because you can barely see it until your phone goes off. So I clicked on it and I was like, I sold a toy for £130. I can't believe it. And the best thing is that I got it from a charity shop that's notoriously expensive, and I got it for like 65p. Hi, Wheats. Yeah, all right. I'm just doing some clothing. I'm just doing some bits. I've got a whole rack to do, and I've got a pile to do, and it's never ending. I haven't actually bought anything since like Blackpool last week. And I'm trying to whittle it down. It's just like I keep finding stuff. And it's like, ugh. Right, what's that? Yeah, I'll do that one. How are you anyway? How's your eBay? Oh, not eBay, Depop. I have to say, I'm doing all right. I tell you what, though, there's a pair of trousers that I've got on there, and they're like Carhartt trousers, essentially. But I've gotten so many so much interest, so many likes and everything. I send every now and then I get a weird offer. And I'm like, no, and I counter it at a decent offer because I put them up for like just 30 quid and they're in good condition and everything. Anyway, I keep getting like silly offers and silly questions like, oh, can you measure the hem? Can you take a picture of the hem? Can you try them on and take a picture? And it's like all from different people, but a couple of them with that with no real. This guy's got one review. Do you reckon I should just accept his offer? Just get rid. Actually, that's not a bad offer. He's actually he counted back with a decent offer. I'll just accept. But yeah, I've sold some shorts earlier on, and yeah, it's been okay. I'm in the middle of some model photos at the moment. Just finished an episode of Charmed. I love it. The whole series is on Paramount, and my brother's watching it at the moment. Like I've watched it through. I watched it when it was originally on. That's how old I am. And I remember I think I watched it when it was on. Was it on Channel? It was on Channel 4, not Channel 4, like E4. They did a rerun ages ago, and then I watched the occasional episode. But I do like it. I also like the podcast that they do. That the guy who plays Chris, the actor that plays Leo, and Piper, they run a podcast called The House of Halliwell, and it's really good. It's basically them watching an episode and then like talking about it, but it's really good. I recommend it. I'm in. What was it? I'm about £50 away from my 1K turnover. Right, butter rub. So just need a few more sales by the end of tomorrow. Then I should have hit my top seller requirements. Huzzah! I've accepted some offers. Just praying they pay. Well, that's it. You know, is it on ITVX for free? Ah, right. Have you watched like the new series? I haven't watched any of that. Yeah, hoping, praying that they pay. Well, this is it. I accepted like 3 or 4 offers this week on things that they haven't paid for. Which, to be honest, I used to annoy me, but now it's not. It's not really. It's all right. It's like it's not really pissing me off as much as usual. It occasionally it is. It depends on the item, I suppose. Let's put that. I've not seen the news. No, me neither. Vinted. Let me check Vinted, and I'll put Depop up as well, just in case. Oh, hello. What's happening on Vinted? I've just got. Oh, that's delivered. That's delivered. Good. Oh. People being cheeky on Vinted. No. Right. Let's do this. I've got a couple of Levi's shirts. I've got a Barber shirt, and I've got loads of shorts and trousers. I've got a whole bag of shorts and trousers that I've been putting off. I'm not in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I keep on adding to it. I'm like, oh, I'll get to it, and I never do. I always watch things from the 90s for fashion inspiration. Yes. Well, I know. I mean, when you think about what Phoebe wears, like in the first, like probably 2 seasons, and then what Paige wears, I would say that is like key kitsch right now, isn't it? His favourite music because I used to love it. Oh, maximum of 8 photos. I know. Yeah, I guess like for like that kind of turnaround 90s noughties fashion, the millennium fashion is really kicking off right now. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, that's fine. Ugh. And I'll just do this. Oh. Yeah, I've been watching that thing on Disney, Camden. It's produced by like Dua Lipa, and obviously she's from around there anyway. But yeah, it talks about like Camden throughout like the different influences and years and stuff, and it had like Oasis on and how like how they lived there for a bit and everything. Yeah, lived in Camden for a bit. It's really interesting actually. I'm really enjoying it. On the last episode. What's that? That's Grey, Slim Snap, Cash. Hi, Emma. How's the holes? Oh, you're home. Oh, good. Did you have a nice time on your birthday? Was it your birthday? It was, wasn't it? Like, because didn't your partner, was it your hubby or your boyfriend did put that balloon up? Oh, God. Oh, no, my things. It's literally hanging by a thread. Once it's gone, if it snaps off, this goes in and it's like never to be seen again. That's right, I've got another one somewhere. Oh my God, has everybody seen Kim Kardashian's daughter? What's her name? Is it Northwest or whatever? Is it North? Kim and Kanye's daughter singing Simba, I Just Can't Wait to Be King at that production. God, it's so bad. I feel quite sorry for her, actually, because no one's ever told her no. They've just like bent over backwards for her. But yeah, she's awful in it. Absolutely awful. She sounds like me singing in the shower. I don't even sing in the shower either. But if I did, yes, it was my birthday too. It was a gorgeous thing. Back to reality now. Yeah, back to reality. Wherever you want to be. Oh, that featured on the Camden documentary as well. Episode 3. Right, why is this not? Oh yeah, 24. Oh no, it really is fucked. Oh no, it's okay. There we go. 24. Oh. Joink. Good condition. Pistons. Ooh. Oh dear me. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird day. I feel like I've done stuff, but I feel like I haven't done stuff either. I think it's because I prioritized doing. I did a bit of YouTube video like editing that I really should have done last night, but I couldn't muster the couldn't be asked. But yeah, and I was doing like some of that today. I didn't do much, but it felt like I did a lot. And then I looked back and was like, oh god, I'm so lazy. And then I started doing some pictures, and I was like, good, I need to do proper work, real work. But it's only because like last night I made that huge sale, which is technically today. It was like 3 a.m. I was up. And yeah, and I made that absolutely huge, like amazing sale. And then I've made like lots of little sales as well. So I've smashed my target. And like yesterday, I smashed my target as well. I'm hoping like tomorrow I'm gonna smash my target as well, because I really need some really, really good. Excuse me, I need some really, really chunky sales, some good sales. I sold a toy for £130. And I got it. What makes it even like better? Like I got it for like 60 odd p, 60 pence, and it was from a charity shop brand that is usually extremely expensive. And well, not extremely expensive, but it is kind of like one that I kind of avoid. I only go to like a couple because I know they're okay. But yeah, they're like notoriously expensive or just that little bit expensive. And I got them on a sale, all these toys on a sale. And I was like, and I sold the first one for like 40 odd quid. So I'd already made all my money. This is like literally the last one. And it was like, what's that? The bit, yeah, list another. There we go. Sorry, I'm just, hi, Shagan, you all right? What time is it over there? Is it like 12-ish, 11-ish? Are you working? Working hard or hardly working? I love Shrek 2. I feel like Shrek 2 is like my education. Bedtime. Oh, yeah, obviously. Sorry, I keep thinking it's America. It's not. It's bedtime. Okay. You've only got a couple more weeks, haven't you? Levi's good. I do sound a bit croaky, but it's because I've been singing. Not really. Source pre-loved. Age, mods, cash, boho. Ooh. Why is this? I'm sure I've already done this. Did I already do that? Do you know when you have to second guess yourself? That is what age is. You have to keep second guessing yourself. Yes, I have put it up. I knew I did. Yeah, that's on there. All good in the hood. Barber Sky. What's that one? Hi, Limelight. So I'm just doing listing. I'm listing. I'm being a good boy, and I'm listing as usual on air. No, I spell it wrong. Barbara. Abracadabra. Sorry, I hate that song, but I love it at the same time. I need sold comps. Where are you? Condition. Any condition. Aha, found you. Oh, that's pretty good. Sweet. Abracadabra. I can't believe it's Thursday. First off, I can't believe it's the 30th of May. Can you believe that? Like, where has the year gone? Well, it's obviously because we're working. Time flies when you're having fun. Does it? Fun, you say? Then again, I've actually had quite a lot of fun this year. Check shirts. Yeah, it's just kind of like crept up on us, hasn't it? It's like, oh my god, it's summer. Like what? And then London, done. Obviously, all the little mini breaks I've been having have helped. Yeah, so I've booked it and everything, and I'm going away on the 13th until like the 15th, which is pretty good. But I've realised that on the 13th and the 15th, I think that's when what you call it, the new Star Wars show comes out, and the second season of Bridgerton comes out. Like I'm amateur. So I'm going to have to wait until Sunday. But then again, I'll be sleeping on the Sunday. Oh no, I've got a car boot and it's Father's Day. I have to wait until Monday. I don't know. We'll see. But then again, I'm waiting in the airport. I could just like, I'll say I've got Netflix on my phone. Hi, Babs. You all right? This isn't short sleeve, is it? Ooh. Okay. Why does it say it keeps saying short sleeve? There we go. Sorry, I had to get that done. And I'm back. I think I need to watch the first two series of Bridgerton again. I can't remember what happened. Yeah, I mean, it is one of those ones where you can actually watch. Like, I didn't think I'd like it. I was like, oh no, this looks horrible. This just looks so cheesy. And then watching the first like couple of episodes, I'm like, I'm in. It's so cheesy, but it's like, I'm here for it. It's a proper tonic for like the world today. It's like, oh, I just want to get lost in Regency drama. When someone called it, it's like, but it's so rude as well. It's like, it's not that rude. Like Sex and the City is rude, but like good. Like this is good too. It's like, and someone said, what was it? It was like Jane Austen meets Sex and the City kind of thing. I was like, oh no, it's not. It's its own thing. $24. Mouth to mouth, cheek to cheek. Whoop. That's at 20 and a half. Yeah, with tax. Perfect. I've never watched Sex. What? Oh my god, it's really good. Oh, why is that not fixed? Okay. No, it is very good. Nope. Put 30. Oh, you know what? I realized what was also on Amazon is a film called Hackers, which I love. If you want some cyberpunk kind of influence, I'd definitely go watch it. It's so cheesy. It's got Angelina Jolie in it, in like a role before she became famous. And the guy that played Stewie out of Scream, what's his name? Matthew Lillard. He's in it. Actually, it's quite a few stars in it. Like Johnny Lee Miller. What's it? Oh, Trainspotting. That's small. Oops, it is. But yeah, Hack the Planet. It's cheesy and awful, but I love it. Just never fancied it. Yeah, fair enough. That's the thing about today. There's so much for everybody. I feel like we've got too much stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like too much kind of like shows and everything. It is what it is. Party. New with tax. Oh, I'll just put multicolor. Thank God for the multicolor button. Oh, do you remember when like they never used to have it? Preppy cash. So how's everyone else's eBay been today? I feel like eBay's been it's been a good week on eBay. But I don't want to keep on saying it because I know that some people have had a shit time of it recently. Right, next. Huzzah. Another shirt. What a surprise. I've got shorts coming up soon. There they are. I'll do them. Let's do me head in. Diesel. Where is it? £35. Yeah, this is stubborn. Yeah, that's the same one. Wait, what size is this? What size is this? Oh, it's an XL. That was only a large. Oh, but they've classed it as new. Oh, there's one. £27. Oh, I didn't know it was that good. Hi, Nod. How are you? Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of listing, so my attention span is like all over the place. Would you sell this for? Oh, someone's got one review on Vinted. They're selling 4 items. Well, let me have a look at their reviews. Sale not complete. Seller cancelled order. Was on holiday. Unable to ship. Then put it on holiday mode. Oh, I don't know about that. I think I might leave that one. He's asking for 12 quid off as well. No, I don't think so. Lock, can't remember. Yeah, you can have like maybe one. I don't mind selling it to like someone with like one bit of feedback on, as long as that feedback's good. But they've got like a feedback like rubbish. Good, thanks, Lynn. About clothing brands at the moment. Ooh, which clothing brands? There we go. There it is. Yeah, I know nothing about fashion. Obviously, like I know nothing about fashion, like really. But I have got a real like appreciation for it since doing this job like properly over the past like 6-7 years. Well, hang on, what year are we on now? No longer. Bloody hell! Really, what's coming up to 2016? So yeah, about 8 years. Abracadabra. Men's clothing. What's a brand that everybody like does well with, but you don't do well with? I've got a few, like Superdry. I don't know. I think there's some things that are like completely. I don't know. Superdry is one of them, and I'm got a love hate relationship with Superdry. Like I want it to do well because it's kind of like a British brand, but then at the same time, I'm kind of like it's so bad. I think it's because it's got very little resale value. However, if you get it right, you can pick up some good ones. Like, isn't there? Didn't they do? They've done a collab. Was it with Brooklyn Beckham and what's the other one? Not The Rock. They've done a couple of like collabs that are actually quite good, but generally sell through isn't the greatest, and charity shops thinks it's amazing. It's another brand that I kind of think like Marks and Spencer. I don't actually pick up that much Marks and Spencer, but I've been finding myself picking it up recently. Like decent stuff, like obviously like cashmere Marks and Spencer, and only if it's like dirt cheap. Long sleeve, then snap button. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I don't know. Marks and Spencer's it can go. People do a lot of money on Marks and Spencer stuff. I can't shift trousers in general. Hanger photos just aren't the one for me. Photos look crap every time. Yeah, I just have to do flat lay when it comes to trousers. I do it on my bed, so it's like I don't know. I feel like my like shorts do a lot better than trousers, but every now and then I get a pair that just kind of just flat. Whenever they sell like usually outright. It's only it's only on Depop and Vinted where I've been getting like stupid like messages like, "Oh, can you measure this? Can you do this? Can you wear them? Can you?" It's like, "Oh, get off there." What do you think I am? A reseller? 9. I'm not doing extra work. I'm lazy. That's it. That should be my new moniker, the lazy seller. He says that while doing work, by the way. Do you know what I'm going to watch in a bit? I've decided I'm going to watch Gremlins. I don't know why. I just really want to watch it. It's 22. M&S and Per Una. Yeah, see. Well, I mean, I think if you get it, if you get the right kind of things at the moment, and if you get it for cheap enough, you can actually do well. But I just don't. I don't know what I'm looking for that kind. I think that. Oh God, I've done the wrong thing. I don't know what I'm looking for, and I think that's it. I need to educate myself a little bit better on like Marks and Spencer stuff, because some of it does actually do really well, and it is like. I think who was it now? Somebody did a survey of all the online searches on eBay. Sorry. And Superdry was one of them. Hugo Boss was one, and M&S was one. What was the other thing? Oh, Zara. Zara was one as well. In the UK, around I think it was to do with eBay did a thing, the collaboration with Love Island. I remember reading about it in my little research thing that I was doing on it, and they did an analysis of how many searches were made, and then they tallied them all up and everything, and those were like the top 4 or 5. But M&S is up there with Zara and everything, so a lot of charity shops are getting expensive. Seen a sign in one half price item. Well, if you can get them for dirt cheap, if you can get them for half price, that's good. Per Una skirts, yes, and dresses, asymmetrical cuts, and linen. Yeah, that shirt was linen. Very nice. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Like linen for the summer, cashmere for the winter, those keywords. Although I know like some people sit on stuff for their winter wardrobe, and if fair play to them, but like I just throw everything up. Like yesterday I sold a winter coat for like 40 odd quid. In fact, I think it was more, it's like £54, something like that. But yeah, I paid a tenner, so I'm happy. 20, 22. Yeah, so I think it's all about education, isn't it? I think luck comes into it a lot, but education is definitely part of it. If you don't know what you're looking for, you could zip past it and be like, and it's only because like you know, I wouldn't have given Palm Angels a second glance. Usually, I would have thought, oh, that looks tacky, but it's stupid money. And it's a big brand. It's only because I learned it from like other YouTubers or YouTube resellers. And obviously we know what sells every single day. So we've got our finger on the pulse. We know what kind of patterns, what kind of, you know, X, Y, Z styles, all that kind of jazz. So yeah, we're the best source of I do get the odd question sometimes like, oh, how do you know what to sell and what to buy and what to pick up and all this? I was like, well, just keep watching YouTube. Watch loads and loads of YouTube. People talk about what they're selling, what they're buying, and just have it lodged in your brain. Why is that like that? List another. Yes. Right, that's done. I'm on the shorts now. Huzzah. Okay, let's put that over there. Oh, come on. Yeah, but like when it comes to like Pyrenees skirts and stuff like that, I would just not know what to buy. And I don't know, there's that really good jumble sale near me that usually has lots of Marks and Spencers and Purina stuff. So I'm just going to start by, I mean, it's 40p. We're just going to start buying it and hoping for the best. Let's see. Excuse me. Right. Put that on there. Do-do-do. Why is that not working? Oh, yeah, it is. There we go. Anything cargo, yeah. Because you can have like like cargo pants and stuff like that. You can have like utility, Gorpcore, workwear. There's so many like keywords you can use. Applique flowers, anything grungy. You know what's really cool? I used to love grunge style. Had a nightmare last night. Dreamt I was in a desert working for miles, dying of thirst. Woke up, forgot I'd left the electric blanket on. Woo! God. What did I had a weird dream the other night. It wasn't last night, it was the other night, and it stuck with me. Because you can only remember so many dreams, can't you? And I was stuck in a big mall, like an indoor mall, and I couldn't get out. And I was like, I wasn't being chased, but I knew there was an urgency. Like it felt like I was being chased, but yeah. And you know, if anyone's ever been to the Trafford Centre in Manchester, do you know the Orient, not the Orient place, the big food court place, and the big pillars? It was kind of like walking around there. It felt like it wasn't that, but it felt like it. And like every elevator that I got was to a different place. No matter if I went back and pressed the same number that I thought I knew, it opened up in a completely wrong place. I was like, proper anxiety inducing, actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's active wear. Why is that not? Okay. Well, it states large, but it's not red. Hey, polyester. Good old polyester. Are you very superstitious? Sorry. Oh, I can't help myself. Not really. Just can't get out of this place. Hi. Hi, Angry Otter. How are you? Why, is there something in that dream? I bet there's something like meaningful in the dream, isn't there? Oh no. Are you going to tell me that, like, I've got a deep inner trauma because I don't need a dream to tell me that? Hi, Chop Chop. You all right? I just saw your shot on the Ivory case. I know, isn't it like scandalous? 28, 32. Let's put 26 to 32. Copy, color. Yeah, it's insane that. I mean, the judgment is deferred until what's it? I don't think she'll get obviously prison time. I think she'll probably get fined, and I don't know. She'll probably get. I'm not sure. She might be found guilty, which I think she is because she says like, "Oh, it's bovine bone." It's like you made £6,000. You knew what it was. I have been given some airsoft guns. I see I can't eBay them. Any ideas where I can sell them? Facebook Marketplace, maybe. It's a bit of a Wild West. $15.5. Four. Okay. Next. Let's see. Did she say bovine bone in her listings? Probably not. No, she did. That's the thing. She put it under there thinking that she was clever. To get around the what's it? Because like if you put like Velcro, then you get a Vero. I think it's the same with like ivory bone or something like that. Although you do have like ivory wedding dresses, but if it's bone or ivory bone, yeah, it's one of those ones where it's like I think she knew, but she was just trying to flog him, trying to get around it. Which fine, but you're gonna get caught if you do that. I've actually got an ivory salt and pepper shaker. There's I bought it. I bought a tray, and it's just one. It's not a salt and pepper. I think it's a pepper one. And the reason why I didn't sell it is because I couldn't find the other one. But yeah, and I can't put it up online. It's beautifully carved, but like ethically, I wouldn't want to do it anyway. It's one of those things where you shouldn't. Well, it's up to the person, obviously, but I think you've got to register it, don't you? You've got to, if you've got anything of ivory worth of value, because you could have inherited it from a time that someone who was around, say, like the 20s, where none of this regulations took place. But yeah, I think at the moment they are hunted and killed for their tusks and only their tusks, which is just ridiculous. And yeah, they're at the brink of extinction. So it's like, what do I say? What's the word? Perspective, please. Pre-love sportswear. I bought an ivory Buddha statue that's an inch tall in Jerusalem in 1986, but it was carved in 1880. It's legal. Wow. That's incredible. That's it. Done. Right. Sportive shorts. I've got a couple of shorts thing. 1, 2, 3, and then I've got that to wrap as well. That's already been done. More t-shirts. Excuse me. Wow. Retro. What is that now? Sorry, I need when you have to like concentrate hard on something. I'm like, black color. How many listens are you hoping to do tonight? Well, I just want to hit like say maybe like 12, 13 just to get that under my belt. I think I've been doing like I think on average this month I've probably done about 10 a day. But like the other day, like at the beginning of the week, I did like nothing. But then I did like 27. I think it was like on Wednesday or something like that. Was it not Wednesday? Tuesday. And then I did like, I can't remember how many I did yesterday. I think it was like half a dozen. It was like a dozen. But yeah, so today, so I think it works out around 10 a day. But yeah, I want to just get rid of stuff. I'm going off what it looks like, and I want all this gone off my desk. I need it off my desk. Oh my God. Let's try that one. The more you list, the more you sell. Yes. Well, I hope so. You got to work. What was it? Tech and Sports used to do. Was it 250 a day? Oh, but that was like, wasn't that with like staff? But no, he was a machine, wasn't he? Like you said, though, you need like quality listings, and it's like I haven't got like a lot of my stuff. Some of the time I put it up for like £20, but then I accept £15. But I'm at the moment expanding my £20 to £50 stock in terms of value. That's my main job that I've been kind of doing over the past like year and a half, 2 years almost. I started off doing quite low value stuff. Don't get me wrong, I've still got like some low value stuff like under 20. Well, under 20 says it's low value. It's not. If you can make like £15 off per item or £10 off per item, you only need like 15 of them and you've got a good day, technically. But yeah, comics are easy to list. I could go through 100 in a couple of hours. Yeah. You know what? Also, like you know, like trading cards. I know people who've got like a 10,000 listing store, and it's incredible. Like the average sale price is like, I think it's like $2 or something like that, $2 or $3. But then they'll sell like mainly like 10 like $1 cards, but then they'll sell one that out of the blue that's like $100. It's like, what? It's crazy. There's one guy who I forgot how many lists he's got. I think he's got like 10 or 20,000, something stupid like that. He runs a unit. He's in America, and I think he sells like 100 and between. He says between 100 and 150 cards a day. that he sells, which is incredible. These sports shorts, aren't they cool? Fight the power. Oh. Yeah, but I think I need to. I don't need to. I am. I'm pushing. Where's that? Out. Oh, it's nylon. Yeah, I'm pushing the what's it? Oh, I've done that wrong again. The 20 to. I'm pushing the 20 to 50 price range, and then along the way, buying stuff that's like between 50 and 100, and stuff that's like 100 to plus. Slowly increasing that, because hopefully, I'd love it if like 100% of my store was over £100 stuff. That would be nice. But not everybody buys £100 stuff. It kind of waits around. I know people who do really good on that kind of thing. When I did my first Vegas trip, I sold 25 comics in a week for 3,600 on eBay, which paid for the trip. Nice. Color block. Do you have any advice for stage fright during car boot? I tried saying a price for an item. They said, "How much is it?" And I said, "50p," and it was supposed to be a fiver. I started to stutter. Maybe one for that kind of thing. Maybe put a one piece of that. You could put pre-stickers on them, so make sure each one has like a price sticker, so you don't have to get nervous. Another one is probably instead of going with things that are all over the place in terms of price. What I do is I take a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff that's not low value, but it's like, and at the beginning I just say a quid, just £1, £1 please, £1 please, £1 please, and then if they say like, oh, would you do such and such, I'll be like, yeah, it's fine. Because by the end of the day, if I've not sold it for like say 50p or 3 for £1, because that's usually my thing. I usually sell everything for like £1 at the beginning, really easy, just to get rid of stuff, and then it's 50p each, and then it's 3 for £1, and then it's time to go. That's basically it. Hold a pen in your hand; it will keep you from having to. Yes, that's a good trick as well. Yeah. Or go with someone else. If you've got someone else to go with, maybe go with them and like talk it through and say like, oh, well, maybe you negotiate. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, this is just, yeah, maybe if you go with someone else, they'll keep you on track as well. Where is it? I know people who have things written down in a book as well. Like there was a guy who was a regular at one of the car booths that I used to go to, and he had PlayStation games and video games and stuff, and he had them all like laid out. And he actually did. I was like, "Oh, how much for that video game?" And he says, "Oh, hang on," and he had it written down in a book. What is it? It said, "Oh, can I have?" And he was like, "Oh, I'll have that." And yeah, basically, he looked on the comps and he looked on the CX website and made sure that he wasn't getting shortchanged or anything like that, or do you know what I mean? And I was like, fair enough, that's fine. I haven't got a problem with that. So I'm just doing that. Yeah, no, but what I did was I was like, oh, well, can I buy 3 and then maybe knock a couple of quid off? And he was like, yeah, that's fine, because he was selling 3, and it was, I think I saved some like £4 or £5 off him. Not 4 or 5. Yeah, it was about £4 or £5 actually. I think it was like £4.50. 4. How much do you charge for hiring you? You need a cheerleader. You need someone there cheerleading you on. I think that the best piece about it, have a plan. That's what it is. Like, make sure that what you're selling is stuff that's like, will sell. I mean, I heard someone say it's like there's no point in going to a car boot in terms of selling and expecting pounds for items that are pennies. Make sure you've got all of your, not bad stock, but stuff you just want to get rid of, stuff that you obviously can't sell online, but for some reason might sell at a car boot, and you'd be surprised what sells at car boots. So much stuff. Like, I had like so much. Like, there was loads of clothes that I basically took to the car boot with me, and I basically put them on the floor and I said 50p each, and they went. Or I put at the beginning I said like £1 each, and they still went. It's just one of that, and it's like they've been up online for like nearly a year across all the platforms. It's like even on Vinted, like no one was biting, and I was like, oh, getting discouraged, and I was like, oh, I need to just get rid of them because they're doing my head in. And I mean, to be fair, I probably paid like next to nothing for them anyway, but count the loss, move on. Jokes aside, no problem. Shorts, swim shorts, holiday. Oh, summer. Holiday. Yeah, but I definitely like rope a friend in or like a family member in, just say, oh, do you want to do a car boot? And then like, before you go through all your stock, make sure you've got like either a price for everything if it is supplies, or if it's just like, I want to get rid of everything, go for it. And just say like, right, £1 each, easy peasy. Because most people at the beginning of the car boots, people have got pounds in the pocket. Pound coins. That's a medium, vintage, retro, cash, sportswear. I used to take all my stale inventory to the flea market every 3 months. Yeah, exactly. And I would ask regular price throughout the day. Then I would do anything for £1 the last hour to move it. Yeah. Never took anything. Yeah, that's like the goal, isn't it? You don't want to take anything home. That's like the number one rule. Like, I don't understand, unless like you're a professional kind of flea marketer or car boot seller. You just want to get rid of things. What's that? Later. Okay, got these ones now. Oh shit! What's that? What's come off there? Ah! Stop coming off. These labels are coming off. Where these labels come off now? There we go. I got some new with tag stuff and all the labels have just fallen off. Is it real? Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the goal at the end of the day when it comes to car boots. If you're doing it right, get rid of everything. Sell as much as you can, but also try not to come in with anything. I think George Russell's actually got a quite good video on it of one thing that he was getting rid of at the car boot, and somebody bought like loads of stuff off him. He's like, there you go. My dad's a bit like that as well. He just wants to get rid of everything. He's just like, he'll say like, there'll be a box of toys, and I'll be like, £1 each, pound, and he'd be like, he'd say someone, give us £1 for the whole box. It's like, Dad. Calls it a deal. Spinner shorts. Got it. Abracadabra. Gotcha. What brand of washing powder do you use to clean your clothes? Just our regular Persil. Everybody loves a deal. I know, and that is a deal. But then again, I do it like whenever I go to like car boot and I've picked up stuff. I picked up like a bag of stuff, and this woman was like, "Just take the lot. Give me £2. Take the lot." And it was like a biggest bag of toys I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, "Yep, okay." Took it, and I was just like going through it. And the first one I made a tenner off. I probably altogether it was about £100 I made off that, off £2. It was a great thing, but like people just want to get rid of stuff, so they don't care about what they can resell it. It's not striped. It's not blue. Spinnerboard shorts, corals. Let's just do that. Ooh, come on. And it's new with tags. Ooh, like that. Okay, waist. Should be 32 because it says it on the tag. Yes, 32. Yeah, and sometimes when you're at a car boot as well, and the prices are that cheap, it's like, what's the point in haggling? I don't understand people. Like, I understand like at a car boot people haggle, that's fine. But when the prices are that good, you don't need to haggle. And there's one guy that I always go, because he's a regular. He knows. Like I had a conversation with him a couple of weeks ago, and he knows that I come to the car boot. I've been coming to the car boot, like that specific car boot, for like 5-6 years longer, and he's always been there. And every time that I pick up stuff, I just say, "Oh, how much for this?" And he'll look it over. He'll say, "Whatever," and I pay him. I've never haggled with him because his prices are so good. And he says that. He says, "You never haggle with me yet." He says to certain people with him, it's like they always haggle with me. And it's like they're arguing over 5p or 10 pence. And it's like, for fuck's sake. And it's like, yeah. Just take the money and go. Take your shit, take the money and go. To be fair, I've used to have a 4-room warehouse, so I had lots of stuff to get through. The dream, I'd love to have a warehouse. Oh, mate, like an actual own it. And yeah, and just fill it with all this tat, as they say. Where is it gone? Oh, there it is. 32. Let's just do that. Nope. It wasn't too bad, George. I paid 500. 2,700 square feet. What? What? I'd love that square footage for £500 a month. That is the dream. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'd love that amount of square footage for that amount. I'm probably paying around the same amount for like 40% of that. Yeah, about 40%. Why are there no sizes on 32? Oh, it's not pre-loved. It is Deadstock mod. Cash and Meowhow. Right, where are you? 30. Come on. Apologies. Right, next. More shorts. Told you, I've got all shorts. Actually, I've got some more tops here. So this is the last proper piece of shorts. I love Gotcha. Gotcha is one of these brands that you don't realize is actually pretty good. The vintage Gotcha shorts. Mm-hmm. There it is. Found it. Okay. Water, and it's on water. I'm detoxing until I go away, and then I'm breaking my diet, and then come back and do it again. But I've got my little stationary bike I've had for ages that I need to just crack on. Funnily enough, like the threat of exercise or the threat of listing, I always go to listing first. Anthony Elton, hello. I'm new to your channel. Love your visit. Oh, thank you. Sorry, this is quality content here, Anthony. It is me listing because I can't share my screen. For some reason, it doesn't let me share it at the moment. So, yes, I'm just listing. So you've got this Laface. Let's have a look. It's doing a bit of listing on the platforms. I cross-list over Vinted and Depop as well, so it takes me ages to do one item. Well, not ages, but you know, the usual. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. So, are you a reseller or just a casual kind of interest? Excel. Is that blue, green? Casual, Vinted, and eBay seller. Huzzah. Good for you. You don't want to do this full time. It's horrible. I'm kidding. It's all right. It's like it's paid off my bills, and it's pays me to go away. So it can't be that bad. Right, waist size, fabric wash, fabric type. No. I'm in the middle of doing some shorts. This is my last pair of shorts, and I've got a couple of tops. But I am, if you can't tell, I'm kind of chaotic. Ow, and I've caught my finger, and it's so it's not painful. It's starting to like heal properly. But oh my god, I bashed it the other day. I was doing stuff and I clipped it again. I was like, because it's still healing. Don't play with it. What kind of things do you sell, Anthony? Do you just sell clothing or a bit of everything? I'm a bit of everything, but I do primarily clothing at the moment because it's summer. I like to put up shorts and t-shirts. Vintage. Yeah, and we're a friendly bunch. We chill. We work. Actually, I think these might fit me. I quite like these, actually. It's kind of grungy. Kind of like these. I feel like they'd be worn on Heartbreak High. The old series, not the new. I kind of like the new one, though. 38.2. Just sports clothes, mainly footy gear. Right. Oh, you might be able to help me then. Hang on. See, I put you to work. If you're new to the channel, I'll put you to work. Hang on, let me just do this. Let me just do this listing. And what's it? Basically, what happened was I got a t-shirt. It's a United t-shirt, right? And I know, don't. Although they did win the cup, so can't be that bad. 18.5, right? Yeah, so I got this shirt. It's from, I think it's 2010 to 2011 Chicharito. Tell me what's wrong. Sorry, I have to do that ABBA joke. And I've got a t-shirt, like a Nike t-shirt, and I thought like, oh, it looks very genuine and everything, and it's got everything there, and I think it kind of is. I don't know, but there's a code on it that I'm not too sure about. It's coming up, and I'm like, on the memento. Here. Here it is. Hi, Secret Carper. Let's do a bit of listing. Yeah, so it's like, what's it and everything, and it's got I can whatever that means, like the authentication. But that's the code that I'm worried about. This one, because all the other shirts that I've got start with like 017 something, and this is 015. It's got the bits and pieces like the what's it tag that I've tried. Everything comes up fine, but it's just that code at the bottom. Is that just like a batch number? I'm a United fan. Authentic match shirts have a number instead of a small, medium, or large. Well, this one, it's got like a dry fit, and I think it's a medium. It's got like, it's just washed off like the dry fit. What's it? But it's got I don't know, it's got the Relentless kind of patch, and I was like, oh, that was one of the ways, wasn't it, to check? But I don't know. It looked like when I looked it over, I was like, yeah, this actually looks kind of pretty decent, but I mean, there is age to it. Obviously, someone's been wearing it, and it's got like a bit of bubbling. But like, yeah, this part here just didn't. I don't know. Yeah, my mum and dad are United fans. They're obsessed. There it is. And that basically with 015, does that even matter? Like that part? Does that just mean like? So, are there any decals on the arm? What? Oh, like patch the what's it's no. That's another thing. A lot of them have had the what's it's like the what's it crest. Is it the Premier League one or the what's it on the what's it? But are your parents? Yeah, they are. But this one doesn't. There is a few that don't, but there's the majority of them do. But there is a few that don't. Excuse me. So yeah, it's just sorry, I'm just got to finish this. Yeah, there's a few that don't on that I've seen on eBay, but there's a couple that do. But like, yeah, this one doesn't, and I'm like, the Premier League badge. Like, no, it doesn't. That's not good, is it? Everything looks good, but I don't know. Like that was one of the tells. I was like, oh, maybe not. And then I saw the thing, and I was like, oh, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just struggling with it. I didn't pay that much for it. I think I paid like £4 for it, if I remember rightly. But I've been like striking out with like, I wonder when it would be classed as retro. Could be. I wouldn't have a clue then, either would I. I've been striking out with it. I always pick them up, just in case. Pick up like if they look good, and just in case. But what do you think? Like it could be a retro kind of re-release, because I know that they've been doing that. But like that's only from like 2010 to 2011. It's not that far away. It's not that long ago, I should say. Used. Yeah, I do struggle with some of the sort. Actually, it's always sell. I would hang on to it for a while. Yeah, I will do. I've got like oh, what's it called? I was there. I live Real Madrid. I couldn't think it was like that. Yeah, there's a Real Madrid top that I've got, and it's got gold. It's like white and gold, or it's meant to be gold, but it's like washed out. But I think that's genuine, and that is a pretty good one. I think it's in my bedroom. It's hung up in my what's it? I was like, oh, I can fit into that. Can't. Can't. It's gonna be a while before I can fit into that ever again. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Good. Oh. See, I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the game, you see. I know myself too well. I get too sidetracked. I'm like, oh. Shorts. Gotcha. Did I say that was XL? Yeah, I mean, I could keep these. Like, these are proper like grungy. They are. They do make them pretty well, don't they? It's amazing because aren't they like in major debt as well? Like the state, like I know the city, the state actually own it or own the stadium. I wonder if they own part of the business. I don't think they own the brand, but I think they own part of the business. I don't know. There was a whole kind of like thing. Let's do that. For someone who doesn't actually like watch football, I do know a fair bit. I hope the weather is better for Cubbies. Do you know? Don't you find like this season, like at the moment, this season has been just horrendous for car boots. Is there a serial number on the tag? There are. Yeah, they are, but always come up with the cash for new. But yeah, isn't that funny? It's like they've got like a rolling profit, but then they spend it, and it's like, well, hang on, why don't you pay off your debts? Like, keep what you've got, or bring up like like how United and how they get obviously like new players in, but they've got like a youth team. It's like they've got a youth team. Why not like push them and make them like the best that they can be, you know, take the hit until they get better. Yeah, it's a whole thing, isn't it? Holiday cash. Holiday cash. I think it's polyester that. Condition good. Grand Debut. Vintage. 90s. Yeah, it's weird how on Depop there's no grunge. There's like indie and skater, but there's no. Oh yeah, there is. There is grunge. I'm a liar. Found it. My other half is shouting for my tea. Catch you later. Have a good evening. Bye. Thank you for popping by, Anthony. I hope you enjoy the content. It is more exciting than this, I promise. Usually. Done, and done. Fabulous. Right. Need to check the other Vinted account. How is your move going? I see. Yeah, there was a bit of spot of bother, wasn't there? Okay. I'll put that over there. And oh yeah, that one was good. Oh, was this one? Oh no, that. Oh no. Yeah, that's the one with the spot. Yeah, so eBay, really good days the past 2 days. Quite impressed with myself. Well, I'm quite impressed with it. Yeah, and same with like Vinted. I think Vinted is doing all right. Oh, no, what's this? I have so much to sell for the car boots. Only done one. Oh, what's this? Sorry, hang on. No, just delete this weirdo. Ah, come on! Why is it not working? Yeah, I'll accept that. Sorry. So I have so much stuff to sell on the car boot. Only done one. I need it gone. It's taking up room. I want for eBay stock. Yeah. Very slowly, Limelight. Sold the house once, but one person out chain pulled out. Oh, it's so annoying that. I don't understand why people are like that. I mean, I get it, like, but we're one of the only countries in Europe. Well, technically, we are the only country in Europe where you can literally pull out at the last minute. No jokes, please. But you can pull out at the last minute, and like, you won't get penalized for anything. I think even in America, you can't do that. Like, they've got that escrow, haven't they, where it goes in and that's it. Once it goes to escrow, that's it. It's done. You can't touch it. But over here, you can literally, up until the point where you sign, you can literally be like that, about to sign. And you're like, no, I don't want to do it. And then it'll fuck up everyone else. It's so frustrating. It does need rejigging. And I think, you know, the what's it, you know, the credit rating sham, the credit rating, just absolute, what's the word? Just like there was no credit rating in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I think it was in the 80s it was introduced, but there was no proper credit rating. And for some reason now it rules our lives and it's ridiculous. And it's like, oh, it's just another way to control you. So annoying. Just a moved house going to cost £15. It's bad. Yeah, exactly. People think, oh yeah, you've got like, you know, the money to like move house, like, you know, when you sell your house or when you move house. It's like, yeah, but you've got to have like money to move in. Like this house, when we're renting, which is a pain anyway, but we have to. And we've been forced to move like 3 or 4 times. Each time we've had to like hire a van, we've had to put things in storage, we've had to do so much stuff, and like it's just been a nightmare. It's been a nightmare, and the stress that it has on you, it's unbelievable. I mean, it gave me a fucking hernia. Like literally moving into this house gave me a fucking hernia. It's that bad. Because I moved the business, but I moved the business while actually still running the business. Plus, I helped me and my mum. Dad basically did the decorating because this house was atrocious. We had to rip most of the rooms out. I still haven't done like that video yet. It's still quite. I did a little bit of footage of what it was like, and it was like horrendous. It was horrendous. Basically, builders used to work here and tradesmen. The company used to hire it out to like builders and tradesmen while they stayed here as like groups and used to go out. So there was like, honestly, I found some not dodgy, but I basically like there was like beer bottles and like alcohol bottles and stuff, and there was like other sorts of paraphernalia. I'm going to leave it up to your imagination that I found in some of the cupboards in my bedroom. I was like, oh, for God's sake. Two of my sons are removable. If a chain collapses, they lose out. I was like, yeah, exactly. It's like it has a knock-on effect to other people. It's like, for God's sake. So I'm just sending out a load of offers onto my from my toy vintage. So right, what's weird is my toy one, or my toy or miscellaneous one, because it's a bit of everything. Oh, hang on, I've got these and all. I'm getting more action on there, and it's not. You know what's that thing? Spotlight, your wardrobe spotlight. It's getting more action than my clothing one. My clothing one has a spotlight on it, and it's like, but then again, my clothing one I've had like 3 or 4 sales since it's been on, so yeah, I'll take it. It's been paid back. You get all for people who threaten to pull out on the very last day unless they get a discount. Oh, that is so out of order. That is so out of order. That's basically blackmail. That's essentially blackmail. That should be illegal, surely. Yeah, that really pisses me off. It really does. So, like, always buy non-chain. They're assholes. What we're doing here now? Yeah, right. I've sold a big ticket item. It's time to put a big ticket item back on. Or not back on, but on. This jumper is secret. But I'll put that on later. What's it? That happened to my friend who had 2 kids. She ended up knocking money off, or she'd be homeless. That is so out of order. Oh, unbelievable. I cannot believe you. But the thing is, it's like you know where they live, so you could go back and just be like, put dog poo in the letterbox and stuff like that. Yeah, those sort of people need reprimanding. And to be honest, I know they've got no real power, but estate agents really need to get a hold of people like that and say, hey, look, now, no, 9, nada. Yeah, it was a scumbag. Absolutely. Excuse me. Oh, I'm obsessed with this, right? Because obviously, because I'm on keto, I can't have proper chocolate, but I've got this like hazelnut spread, and it's like proper nice. It's like one nice. I mean, I know it's got like polyols in it, which is basically the same, but it's still really nice. And I've been like every now and then, like throughout the day, I was like, I need like if I need a fix, because every day if I get cravings, I got like my drink and I just drink through it. But every now and then I just have like a little spoon. That was quite a few years ago, so maybe it's been tightened up. I hope so. I hope so. I hope whatever happens in the next few months, whoever comes in, I hope they sort out the rental market, and I hope they sort out the, just make it just normal and fair. Yeah, it is bad. I know it sounds really like stupid, but I kind of want to go back to what it was used to like be, like just general things. If it was things that just generally worked. I think it is very rose tinted glasses. Like I think we took for granted basic stuff like health service, fresh, normal water, rivers not being pumped full of crap, all different types of stuff we took for granted of being like, oh, they'll be fine. And yeah, I want to go back to that naivete, because obviously there were things that were bad, but like now, and you think these are basic things that are going bad now. So like, I want just normalcy back. So I want top T piece. Okay, that's ah. Yeah, I've got it's blue. At the moment, I've got a LISA which I put money into and everything, but I can only get it once I've applied for a house. Basically, then they pay it off, and the benefits that I get from it go towards the payment. Oh, it's China. Oh, I thought he was saying like somewhere else, but it's not. It's China. China, as Trump says. China. $30. And this. Come on. Yeah, I think I've got another short coming out tonight. I think I might do another one. 26 and a half. Don't you get a massive benefit of lights? Like, yeah, it's 25%, but it's only like, okay, so for every, if you, because you get, it's 20,000 in it for an ISA or LISA, it's the maximum you can put in is £20,000. So if you just put in, say, like the £4,000 to qualify for it, the maximum amount you get back off the government, it's £4,000 that you have to pay, and then they'll give you 1,000. That's how it works. So the first year I put in £4,000 and I got 1,000 back. Now, even though it says it's in my account, it's not technically. I mean, it is technically, but the bank puts that in, and then when you apply for like the mortgage, the government pays the bank, that kind of thing. So the next year you pay in £4,000 and you'll get 1,000 back. Now, if you pay in, say, like 10,000, you won't get £2,000, like 25% of that 10,000, say, you'll still only get £1,000. So it's like an extra £1,000 a year. But if, say, like over 10 years, you put in £4,000 every year, that's you've put in 40,000, and they'll give you an extra 10 grand. So altogether, the pot is 50 grand. Plus, you get the percent. It's like for my LISA is 4.4 interest, 4.4% interest. So there was a thing on it in the what's it, the Guardian or something like that, or one of these papers that said you could. It's something like 8.5 grand you get. So if you put in, say, 4 years or 5 years at 4 grand each, your initial investment is 20,000, but then the government puts in 5,000 because you've put in the, what's it? So that's 25. But then the interest you add on is like an extra 3.5 grand. So altogether it'll be about 28 grand in 5 years. Well, do that over 15 years and you've got like a big sizable mortgage deposit. But that's if you, who could afford putting in 4 grand a year? I got lucky. I really did. So yeah, I mean, I kind of treat it like an ISA at the moment. Not an ISA, like a pension. I feel like ISAs are a lot more secure because you know that they're tax free. You know, if you set up like a private pension, you could be, you never know, they might get you might get taxed on it. It's that ridiculous. But an ISA, you know that you won't. So yeah, I mean, you shouldn't really get taxed on your pension anyway. My dad gets taxed on part of his pension because he was an ex-policeman. So he gets taxed on money if he takes it out that he's already been taxed on going in. So it's he's been double taxed. And that's going back 30, 40 years. So they've always done that. It's just ridiculous. Anyhow, yeah, that's my soapbox. Unfair as it is, yet they can't get their act together to go after the trillions that have come through the UK over the years to dodgy companies abroad. Go figure. I do think they're a good idea. I think everyone should have some form of. Well, they say to have like up to 6 months worth of savings, and it's like, yeah, good luck with that. How about we use our savings just to survive? That's nice. I know, yeah. They met on the job as well. And my mum is part of the WASPy Women, so she's had to work an extra like so many years to get her full pension. So they screwed her over, but now like it's been deemed unlawful. So she says I might get something back, but I don't know what. I was like, you might surprise yourself, Mum. You might actually pull the finger out and give you what you're owed. Wait, where's that sound? Oh, I've got it. Yes, there it is. Found it. Oh no, wrong one. Here's me being all cocky. See, I've got to try and find it, like, because I do so many in like bulk listings, I've got to try and search through them. There it is. Yeah, I think anybody that owns a house at the moment is very lucky. I think renting is dead money. It's mind numbing how much rent, and like you don't own it at all. It's like, oh God. Hope she does. Yeah, same here. I hope she does. She bloody deserves it. And the thing is, she stays. Like the other day, she said she should finish at 4 o'clock. She didn't finish till about 5:30, but she's not paid for that. It's unbelievable. The goodwill that's given to the NHS, if that all went away tomorrow, it would fall apart. It would fall apart. It's that ridiculous. Like nurses and doctors and all the staff and everything, they stay over, like even if it's by like 10 minutes, half an hour to get admin done or something. I know a nurse who works to rule. She waits until, well, she doesn't wait, she works, but then as soon as it comes to the end of her shift, she literally stops what she's doing mid-sentence if she's writing anything, and she goes, nope, they're not getting anything from me. It's past, I'm going. And she gets asked by doctors, can you just do this? And she goes, no. She's really harsh about it. She's really like, nope, pay me more. She's like, if you want me to work here, pay me more. I'll do extras. She's really brutal, which, you know, fair play to her. It's quite funny. So I think at one time, at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want more people to do that, but at the same time, it's like, I'm worried that if people do that, Christ, it will fall apart. Condition use is blue and we'll go purple. Oh no. No, not that one. Log out. Yeah, one of the things that I mean, I'm still not completely debt free. Like that was like my plan for last year to become completely debt free, but it didn't happen. What's that? Oh, cool! It's been delivered. I've got money in my account. Yay! Withdraw to my bank account. Thank you, Vinted. Yeah, I'm not completely debt free, but I'm definitely on my way. Like I'm not like well off by any means, and I'm not but like obviously like I pay for certain things here. Right, let's do that. I pay for like certain things here, and yeah, I've got bills still, and I've got all different types of stuff going on. But I'm definitely a lot better than what I was. Like I'm not drowning in debt, thankfully. And that is a blessing. I might just get Vendor, this cross-listing app, and just go for it. Because I know like a lot of people that use it, like they're amazing. They're like really quick on it, and it is actually pretty good. But yeah, it's not hard to do. It's just kind of like tedious a bit that I have to keep on going over everything. Then again, I still wouldn't use it because of the whole Vinted situation. Once Vinted Pro comes along, I think it'll be a bit of a different story. But until that happens, I'm not going to use it. Clothing, t-shirts. T-shirts, print, size XX. Dish. Good. Cool. Sorry, I've just been world on my own now. Blue and pink. Oh, come on. There we go. The debt that students end up with now is mad. I know. I mean, the thing is with the student debt thing, it's a similar situation of what with mine at the moment. I didn't get the triple. I got in just before the triple in of the debt thing. It happened while I was in my second year, and because I deferred like a year, and I deferred like 2 years, and yeah, so it came in around that time. And so I was just underneath the wire basically, but I had funding withdrawn from me in my final year because they couldn't what was the word that they used? there was something wrong. There was something wrong with like the paperwork or something like that. Or no, it was the student. It was Student Finance England. They are atrocious. If you want to go on Reddit, Student Finance England or Student England Money or something, it's something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, they basically withheld my tuition money, not my tuition money, my loan money. So I had to get a job. And this is in my final year. I mean, I already had a job, but I had to get another job. And while I was doing my dissertation, while I was doing all these exams and everything, and yeah, they basically fucked up my education right at the end. The irony is, after I did my exams and I put in my dissertation, they gave me the money in July, and it's like it should have been in my account in like February, the end of March, February, and they gave it me in July. Said, "Oh, sorry about that, cunts." So yes, I blame them. It was shite at the time. Right, I've done that. Next. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I'll do this one. But yeah, now students, they get like, I mean, 10 grand just for tuition per year. So there's 30 grand. And then they've got student loans because the grants on there, the grants are the ones that they don't have to pay back. For my grant, I think I got like £500 for like the year. The rest was loans. But yeah, I know someone who got like the loan situation, like, because that's one thing you have to pay back. That's all rolled on, but you don't have to pay it back immediately. It's only if you earn over a certain amount, and because I have to do it for my taxes, like I do, what's it, and then they take what you call it. They take what they need after my taxes, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think it's if you earn over 15 grand a year, I think that's when they start adding stuff up. I think it doesn't work out like a hell of a lot. It's like a couple of quid a week. I think it's like a £5 a week. So like, when you think like that, it's like 150 a year over so many years, you know. It could be more. I think it's like a tenner. But now it's like if you earn over 20,000, and they tried to spin it like it's a good thing, but then they said the interest rates have gone up because it's linked to interest rate. So now it's like, okay, you're getting in debt for longer. What? They finished with about 50k worth of debt at the age of 21. What a way to bear when you're just I know the good thing is with that debt. I say the good thing. The only thing with that debt is it's not. It doesn't go on your credit rating. A lot of people don't realize like that actually doesn't go on your credit rating. It's not tied to your what's it, and after I think after is it 20 years it's wiped off completely. But like it's not attached to your what's it like. I finished in 2011, 2012, something like that. So I've already done like 10, 11 years. Another 9 years and I'll be debt free technically off that. Or is it 25 years? I can't remember. I still haven't looked into. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, so in America, they have that debt. If they have debt, that's attached to their credit rating, and that's attached. They get what happens is they sell their debt. They sell people's debts on, and so people come after them for that debt. Like with me, because it's a state run, we get paid. But I say we still have that debt and we still owe that money, but it's linked to our earnings. So I have to pay so much. It's like a sliding scale. But what the ruling party at the moment have done, they've extended that. So you only start paying back if you earn, I think it's 20 grand, but then the interest rate's higher. So technically, you're paying more for a longer period, and you're less likely to get out of debt on that, out of student debt. But yeah, it's not linked to your credit rating really. Now, the credit cards that you use while you're at uni, that is linked to your credit rating. It's still like a bug burden, but like you don't have to worry with paying it off. But if you're self-employed, like we are, that's where the difficulty comes in, because you have to worry about it in your what you pay the government. Do you know what I mean? So you have to figure it out. That's the only reason why I know like how much I've got. I can't remember how much I've got to pay now. I think it came to it was a couple of £100 essentially. But still, that extra couple £100, it's like, oh. I can't find this jumper that I'm looking for. Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Oh, I'm just gonna have to do that. Sod it. Hi, Glamour. How are you? Your magic stream put me in a good mood for the rest of the day. I've done no work, so I decided to come on and do some like a little bit of listing. I've been on for a while. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yeah, I decided why not just come on and get some work done. What I technically need to do, I just need to finish off these bits. I've got a couple of more like tops to do, but I can do those while I'm watching stuff. But yeah, I just want it out the way. Package all this stuff up, put it in storage. I just want to get more organized, or trying to. Listed is so much better a company. Exactly, it is. I don't know how much like the thing has come off there. Oh no! Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to do with that. I'm gonna have to save that before save for later. This needs a bit of mending. Needs a bit of love. Just spotted a wee unstitching at the top. Made in West Germany. What's that one? Sure wool. Where's Veronica? We need Veronica. Polyacryl. So that's a acrylic. Sure wool. Is it just wool and acrylic? Oh, an elastic. Fasten. Yeah, last brand. This is. I'll put it there. I'll save that one. And what's that? See, I find stuff that I don't even remember. Let's put this one on. Oh dear me. How are you anyway, Denny? You okay? Where's Mary? What's it? Oop. Oh, my friend, she's a bit poorly, and she's having surgery in the next few days. Well, she's not poorly, but she is. But she's having surgery. She's like, I'm so hungry. So she can't. She's got to have like a strict diet before she goes in. So she keeps saying like, I'm really hungry. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. She's a nurse as well. I'm fantastic. My 2 older clan babies are here, and I'm feeding them junk and hanging out, learning things. Oh, oh, that's so cute. Are they teaching you technology? Are they teaching you phones and stuff? my grandma's always like, yeah, what she say? She was something like, oh, can you do the phones for me? Don't worry. I'm going to have to do that. Save to draft. Save to draft. That's fine. Yeah, I've had a good day on eBay again, Glamours. You know, because obviously last night from that sale that I had on your stream, your magic stream, it's like doubled up. Like I've had a really good day throughout the day. Apparently, you can make boba tea at home. You have to buy the ingredients online or something. Yeah, I was going to say you've got to get like those thingies. I don't know. I'm a bit because I know you can buy like bottles of it, like juice. Like, well, it's not technically boba tea, but it's juice. But they have like the little poppy things, the boba things at the bottom. I've had one of those ones. You know the milky teas. They had a milky tea with topiary, not topiary, tapioca. Topiary, the tapioca. Oh, that was horrific. I didn't like that at all. But I like the what's it tea, the fruit teas that they do. They're nice. When I went to Belgium, there were so many of those shops around. There's a couple of chains actually. I saw there's one in the next town over. There's a boba tea shop that I might need to partake in when I go. I think I'm going sometime this week. I might go in, and it's right near some thrift stores as well. So I'm like, but they're only tiny thrift stores. Oh no, I've just what's it again? Removal. Where are you? There it is. Found you. We were literally just talking about how she hates the milky tea but loves the fruit. Yeah, I'm the same. The milky tea, I like milky tea, but it's just this milky tea. It was basically like the milk in the tea, obviously, but the tapioca one, no, it was not nice. But the fruit tea, like it almost tastes like sweet tea, but yeah, not for me. Topiary. I bet that was a mouthful. It was Limelight. This one? It's definitely a small. It's got to be a small. Small or a medium. New pure wool. Could you please say hello to Chloe for me? Hi, Chloe. How are you? This is like a burgundy red. Like a creamer red. Sorry. Yes, I've been working most of the afternoon. I mean, I've been on here for 2 hours, and before that, I was doing like an hour. She's smiling. Oh, hello. Do you know what? If I ever have kids, I just want girls. I just want girls if I ever have children, because first off, they are funnier. Secondly, it's the Disney princess thing. I just love the Disney princess thing. One of my favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid. I've watched it about 4 or 5 times this year. That's how sad I am. I do. I do like. Where's my wallet? My wallet's somewhere here. I do like the Princess and the Frog though. And that new ride in at Disney World, Florida, aren't they? The Bayou, which I can't wait. Even though I'm probably never going to go because it's too expensive. But yeah, I just want girls so that I can teach them or send them to self-defense classes. They're going to learn at least 2 disciplines, so that if anybody, so basically they can defend themselves. I'm going to turn them into assassins and just gonna, like, if anybody even thinks about it, they just get their asses kicked. But also, they're going to grow up in Disney. Disney princesses. So I learned about fashion and makeup, and then learned how to spit, for instance, for distance. Spit for distance. Oh my days. It is a mixture. That is an eclectic lesson. Is that 21? That's the chair. Don't say anything. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Done. Done that. Next one. Going from golf to basketball. And the NBA. Sorry, I know it's not very exciting today. I'm literally doing like the boring jobs. Okay, and it's 7:30. God, how did it get so late? Oh, is that it? I think that's the. Is that the one? What's that balance? Withdraw to bank. Thank you, Vinted. Withdraw. Woo. Another order came through. Huzzah. This is just a general like NBA. Oh, hang on, wait. I think I found one, but it's not the same. I might have to just use that. That's Nike though. This isn't Nike. It's just NBA. Ugh. Yeah, I've got a whole rack in there of like 27 items, and I took like 3 or 4. So that the plan was to get that done so I can schedule them for the rest of the weekend. Oh, it ain't gonna happen. Clothing, hoodies. No, I wonder if it's got it on the tag. No, it's not. Oh well. So is anybody else listing? Or is it just me and Weeds? Hi, Graham. How are you? How are you? How are you feeling? You good? A large. There we go. Colours black. Hope you're all doing good. Doing all right. Plodding on. Just wanted to get this work done. Do you know when you've got like the work bug, Graham, and you just want to get it over and done with? That's what I need to do. I need to get ahead of the game. Because I'll be going to I booked my flights to Paris. Well, definitely to Nantes and Paris. So in 2 weeks today. I'm only going for a couple of days though. It's nothing like too like it's strenuous. I haven't even been listening, just sitting here eating cashew. That's finished my photos though. Oh, that's good. You've done something. You've done the photos then. That's the main thing. That's what I do, Reese. I always do that. Just kind of like just do my photos and say like, yeah, I've done. I'll save it for tomorrow. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. Swivel. Just call me Nuclear Man. Good. 30. Pit to pit. Yeah, I hope you're relaxing and doing as little as possible. Where's it? 25. Pit to cuff. Oh, yeah, I'm hoping that the weather's going to stick to being mild or decent. Yeah. For the weekend, so I can go to the car boot. Nantes lovely. Went to the botanical gardens when I passed through last year and walked around the castle. Yeah, the castle is definitely on my hit list, only because like apparently there's a really nice like cafe near there. But yeah, I'm going to see the mechanical like animal like thing that they've got. The one where you can ride an elephant. I really want to go to that. I really want to go. And the Jules Verne Museum across the way. I get in. I probably get. My touchdown flight is at 9:30 in the morning, so it's probably about half an hour or so to the from the actual. What's it? So probably about 10:30 by the time I get in. But I'm only going to see like a few things, and then just chill out and just wander around. There's lots of sculptures in Nantes. And the weather. Oh no, wait. The weather this time next week is gorgeous, but I don't know the week after. So I'm kind of like fingers crossed it's going to get even nicer. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff there. I can't wait to get some proper macaroons. I've decided I'm going to this really fancy shop in the big shopping mall. Is it the Lafayette in Paris? And they've on the ground floor. There's about 2 or 3, but there's one in particular where they do perfect like the macaroons are like renowned, like world renowned. So I really want to go to that. Went to Spoons tonight with the fam. Then popped into the Chazza. Got my coolest find, a barber shirt liaised with Stephen. Nice. I've only ever found one. But yes, dude, Mrs. Tanker keeps telling me off for doing too much, as well she should. See, I told you. Yeah, careful. The missus will start clipping you around the ear. But yeah, the that barber shirt. I think I've had one in the past, and I've sold it for good money. Is it one where, you know, Steve McQueen when he's about to jump over the what's? Is it there? Is it printed in the back there? I think that's where I had it. Or was it on the front? I'm sure it was on like the inside. Was it on the back or was it on the inside on the back? It was one of these ones. Like it might have been on the inside of there. But yeah, I love those Steve McQueen ones. They're so cool. So cool. Right, so let's put this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And small, done. Okay. Oop. Done. Hoodies, occasion casual. Condition good. Ooh, come on, you bastard. Large. Pre-loved, modern, cash, sports. See, once you're on a roll, it kind of does get quite quick. That's exactly it. The lovely bike. Like, yeah. I love that. Those shirts. Yeah, I just like I said, I've only ever found one, like out and about in the wild. 15. Let's go post that. I've just got a notification. What's this notification? You've got 24 hours to accept, or else. Nope, that's a ridiculous offer. Counter with a sensible one. There we go. I'm not going lower than that. Cheeky mare. There we go. I'm not rude to them. I just kind of like just send a counter back. That's why there's a counter button. Let's do that. Whew. It's amazing how much like the tiny little jobs that we do and we don't, people don't realize. Oh, it must be really easy being a reseller. It's like, yeah, but you've got like loads of tiny little jobs to do that all add up to like a big job. Okay. Oh, Trump's trial is gone to jury, hasn't it? That'll be interesting. It's going to take them ages, isn't it? Right. Just sorting this out. I'm just double checking my Depop account, my other account, my secret account, because you're only allowed one. A load of BS. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Followed your advice earlier and hit the Vinted. It's great for all the 20 and 50p M&Ss and Blue Harbour flips. It's been amazing. And 20 seconds later, yeah, it's so easy to list on Vinted. It's like the lower value stuff definitely like can be easily flipped on there. It's like, yeah, it's so good. I really want to make another few sales, obviously. Let's rub the butter a bit more. There we go. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. I want a sale on stream. This is what I live for. Right. All done. And now I've only got 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces on this next batch. But I'll do them while I'm watching telly. Because I'm tired now, getting a bit kind of drowsy. Oh, been on 2 hours. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you all. Oh, got a big pile to pack up, and I've still got these 5 to do. But yes, I want to finish watching that Camden documentary on Disney, and I want to go watch Gremlins. Eclectic mix. Right, gonna go. But thank you, everybody. Thanks, Graham, for popping in. Thanks, Glams. Thanks, Sweets, and everyone. Limelight, Secret Carper. You're all amazing. Chop Chop, and the new Anthony Ellison. Yes, thank you, everybody. And yeah, I'll